All right, back at it. So last time I worked on trying to determine what bids are allowed for any given situation, and so the information that I have coming out of my reducer is just a list of bids. So I've been thinking that I could probably make this a lot more efficient. Like, here I can. So in my selectors, I'm like redoing a lot of work. I'm always like iterating through all the bids multiple times. So I could probably iterate through it once and like get all the information I needed to do all these selectors. But I'm not. So I'm going to say that they're not the most efficient way of determining what are all the enabled bids, but I feel like it probably works. I haven't written tests for every single scenario, but I've got, kind of like the main ones, and I'm just kind of assuming that then they continue to work. My hope here is that I can just go ahead and get it working in the UI, and then I'll be able to play with it a little bit, and we'll see if there's any other bugs in there. So a bunch of selectors were written, and they all eventually bubble down to this enabled bid selector, which is going to get the list of bids, what the last trick bid was, so the last bid that was not a pass or a double or a redouble, whether we can be doubled, we are doubled, and is redoubled, because I need those things. So pass is always an available bid. You can always pass. If we can be doubled, then we can do a double. If we are doubled and we're not redoubled, then we can obviously redouble. So then we take all the remaining bids, exclude all the technical bids from it to run them through the comparator. The comparator will let us know that whether the bid is greater than the last trick bid, and if it's greater than the last trick bid, then it's an available bid. So if all the bids have just been technical bids, then all bids are remaining, all trick bids. Otherwise, all the remaining bids are everything left over in remaining bids. So there you go, and then some unit tests to sort of verify that it works, and I think we're good to go. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and commit these changes. Alright, so now what I want to do is add some UI that will disable bids that are not available. So in input CSS, we can now add a disabled tag, which is going to... what's it going to do? I think we'll just take this border color from black to gray. Why not?